Hey guys, this is Janera.
And this is Chris.
And we're from somewhere out there. So today we're here in Disneyland/DCA because we're doing both. We're gonna go ahead and check out Food and Wine Festival because we haven't done that in a really long time. And we're gonna go see what they have in Disneyland because I heard that they're signing some art. So I'm gonna go check it out.
So is there any food that you're hoping that is there for Food and Wine?
I know there was a sirloin mac and cheese last year. That was really, really good. And
I remember that, and that was good.
Yeah, I think I saw it again this year. So hopefully it's just as good. And then I know there was a Snickers, Mickey shaped one that I also saw that's here this year, but I think I'm going to skip out on that because last year wasn't that good.
All right. Well, go ahead, sit back, relax, and go on a journey with us through DCA and Disneyland.
But first we're going to get some coffee because we're both really tired. Better. So downtown Disney is popping compared to what it used to be. The first time I came to Disneyland was in 2017. That's whenever Christopher brought me. And downtown Disney compared to what 2017 downtown Disney looked like, it's gotten a lot better in my opinion. There's a lot more restaurants. There's a lot more shops, which I love. And actually, one of my favorite shops is right here, Disney Storyland. So, thank you, Disney, for bringing this.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with Janera. Over the past, I want to say going on 10 years, because that's how long we've been in Southern California, it's developed a lot. So you have DCA going through a lot of changes. You have Disneyland itself going through a lot of changes, but I feel like they're putting most of their money into downtown Disney. And I think they're doing a good job. They have a lot of nice restaurants now, a lot of nice stores. My favorite store personally is Pele. I've become quite the soccer fan after watching a lot of Ted Lasso. Also, if you're watching this after the 16th, they are coming out with season 4 of Ted Lasso, so I'm excited for that one.
So something that you can do during Food and Wine Festival is go to the Wonderground Gallery right behind me because there are going to be some artists there between 11 to 1 every Saturday and Sunday that are going to be signing some of their artwork. So that's something cool for you guys to check out. One, look at this. Look at this. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Amazing. You guys ready to see the back? Ta-da! So as you guys know, I'm a huge Stitch fan. Hence, my necklace that keeps hiding. Love Stitch. Love Stitch. So this is definitely a must grab. I love anything Stitch. I just saw the new trailer. I will be there the whole entire weekend whenever this movie goes out. I will watch it as many times as I can because that's the movie that I'm most excited for. So this, yep, it's coming with me.
We get a 10% across the board.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Awesome.
And you get to meet an artist, and they'll do a complimentary sketch on the back.
Oh, perfect. Nice? Yeah. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Drop the flap. There we go. Left it out.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to grab onto it too.
All right, guys. So we just got done with Disneyana. We purchased some paintings. I got a Star Wars one. Janera got a Lilo and Stitch one, and then we also got one for one of her best friends out in Virginia. It's a Little Mermaid one. So now I think what we're going to do is go over to DCA and try some Food and Wine Festival food. What do you think?
Yes, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day except the coffee. So, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, so here we go. All right, so we're on our way to DCA right now, and we are entering the season where there are definitely a lot of groups. I know that senior night's coming up. I know that there's a lot of cheer competitions being held at the convention center. So if you're coming through during March, April, May, and then even June sometimes, just be a little more patient because there are kids that are just trying to make some memories just like the rest of us. So just be patient and you will have a good time just as everything else. Also, on a side note, Soarin' Over California is back. I personally believe that it is the superior Soarin', right? I'm not a big fan of the whole CGI. Yeah, the Soarin' Over the World, in my opinion, is kind of garbage. But Soarin' Over California, the superior one is back. I intend to ride it today. If not today, then one of the trips coming up. But yeah.
Because we just entered DCA, that means I can put these on. Because it's Food and Wine Festival time. So in true Somewhere Out There fashion, we have the same backdrop as we did last year because this is our second Food and Wine Festival. We got our Sip and Savor Pass. These come with 8 items. Did last year come with 6?
Yeah, so I know they're doing it differently this year for this Food and Wine Festival. They have 2 options. They have one with 6 samples and then the other one with 8, which is what we got.
And then this year, we get plates. So a little tray for your drinks over here. Pretty cool because last year it was so hard to find somewhere to just eat, especially on the weekends. It gets pretty busy. Disney, thank you so much for giving us plates this year. We truly appreciate it.
So one really interesting thing that I've seen people do is that they'll hook one of the little cup holders onto your lanyard and they'll kind of like hold it out like this, right? I wish I would display it, but I demonstrate it, but I don't really know how they're doing it. But they're doing it like this with the lanyard there, and then this is stopping it, so it's kind of like you're just kind of eating like this. Really interesting, really intuitive, but I don't think that's really for me. Kind of like a little bit goofy, but that's just me.
Yeah, so let's get started. The first thing that we got for Food and Wine Festival was the asados, which actually has chicken, meat, rice, a green salsa, and a corn tortilla.
Yeah, corn tortilla.
Corn tortilla. So let's give it a try.
So first impression with the chicken, it's actually seasoned really well. It tastes like it's actually barbecued by somebody at your house. And it's just really good, really well done.
The rice is a little, in my opinion, overcooked. It's very, very mushy. So if you're a texture person, just be warned. But it is really good. The seasoning of it and the flavor is really, really good.
So the green salsa that comes with carne asados, it definitely has a kick to it. So if you're spice sensitive, I would probably avoid it. But if you like a little bit of kick to your food, I would definitely try that. Mix it in with some of the chicken and the steak that comes with it. Okay, so the carne asada, that's all right. It's just a little bit salty. Actually, it's really salty now that I'm getting the aftertaste. But overall, it's okay. The tortilla is pretty cold, stiff, because it was probably made, more than likely, within the past hour.
Probably.
just under a heating lamp. So I'm going with that. Kind of similar to the issues we were having with 90s night, where it's hard to mass produce all this food and make it taste good, right? You can't get it right every single time. So,
But this is definitely a good quantity, I guess, for Disney, because you definitely feel like you get your money's worth with this food. I mean, you get chicken, you get meat, rice, and a tortilla, and we're sharing it only because we're going to have multiple items today. But I think this is a good quantity for one person.
I think so. It's really definitely good for a snack. If you're looking for like an entire meal, like they sell at a lot of the restaurants, this isn't going to be it, but it's definitely filling enough to hold you in between like rides, in between meals. So it's really good. All right. So what would you rate the carne asados?
I would probably give this, like a 3 out of 5?
No, I'm probably the same thing for me. Probably 3.5.
Yeah. I think overall you guys should try it. And I do think that you're getting your money's worth for especially like food and wine festival, because we know the portions are already pretty small. The tortilla was very crunchy.
Tasted stale, I think. I think it tasted stale.
So, but everything else was pretty good. I did not find the meat was salty. Christopher did, so I think he probably just had like a part that was seasoned extra.
Probably.
So let us know. Would you guys give this a try? Do you think it looks good? I mean, it looks good to me, but I think I would get this again. I think I would get it.
Probably. I would.
Yeah.
In a pinch, yeah.
Yeah. So there are passports all over the utensil carrier. I know last year we were able to get little stamps for all the stands that we went to go eat at. This time we do not get that, but we do get a plate. So I think it's a win-win. Also, there are only certain items that are sip and savor eligible, and it tells you right there. There's a little purple stamp, I guess, right next to the name. So just be aware, not all items are included in your sip and savor pass. Alcohol is definitely not included in your sip and savor pass. I don't think that's ever been the case.
They're very strict on that too, so
Yes.
don't try it. If it's alcoholic, don't even bother asking.
Yes. And then also something that it's in your little booklet is a map. So if you're ever lost or you just need to find out where the food stands are, they're right here. Also, there's a scan code in the front that gives you a digital version of this. So just a tip. And then our number one tip is you can order from other stands. We went to the Cluckadoodle Moo stand, and we were able to order this, and then also food from other stands around the park. I'm only stating this because whenever we first came in, the lines at the first 3 stands were insanely long. So if you do not want to wait in line to order all of this, just go further in the park. There's only 4 people ahead of us, so just go deeper into the park, save some time.
So one piece of attention to detail that I noticed coming into DCA is that whenever there's a lane that's closed, on the screen it displays Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And then if you're in Disneyland coming in and there's a lane that's closed, the image that's displayed on the screen is Mickey Mouse. I just thought that was really cool that they think that deep into the weeds when it comes to immersion and the consumer experience. I just think it's really, really awesome. Alright everybody, next up on our food tour of the Food and Wine Festival, we have the musubi fried rice from Golden Dreams. From what I could tell, it looks like it's just Spam with a little bit of scrambled egg and rice with a certain sauce. I don't know, does it say what the sauce is, Shanara?
It says musubi fried rice brought to you by Disney Vacation Club.
That sounds good. Let's see if it makes me buy a Disney Vacation Club membership. Okay, so I've been to Hawaii a couple times, and I've had the Spam musubi, right? And it is very close to the Spam musubi you can get in Hawaii. It's really good. The Spam is covered in sauce with just the right amount. It's not overly done. Seaweed flakes gave it a really good texture, a really nice crunch. And then the musubi sauce that they have over the top is also top notch.
So I'm going to try the birria mac and cheese, and this is located in the Mercado de Antojos, which is right next to the Golden Vine House. So the line was extremely long, so I'm going to assume that this is really good. So let's give it a try. This is really good. I definitely recommend getting this. This might be one of the best ones. So definitely check this out.
All right, so the next thing I'm going to try is the corn chip chili pie. It is from Peppers Caliente. And I understand the way I pronounce it is a little bit weird, but I promise you it is spelled out that way. For those of you who don't know where it's at, I know that we went over the Golden Dreams and then the stand that was right next to it. It is directly across from those in this little pocket area. It's right in there. They have a stand where you can order and pick up from. And I'm going to go ahead and dig in and let you know what I think. It's actually pretty good. So for those of you who know what a walking taco is, I know that at least my high school did a lot of those fundraisers where they cut a bag of Fritos open and then they just pour chili, jalapenos, and tomatoes in there. That's exactly what this is. It's pretty good if you were feeling a little bit nostalgic for the good old days. I would recommend it. It's pretty good. We waited a little bit to get all the food, so the chips are a little bit soggy, but I'm sure that if you were to get it straight from the stand, it would not be as soggy as it is right now. So, okay, so the next thing we're going to try is the sirloin Gruyere. I apologize if I butchered that word. Mac and cheese. It is from Garlic Kiss. For those of you who don't know where that's at, Garlic Kiss is directly across from the Little Mermaid, right, here in DCA.
It's right across from San Francisco, if that makes it easier for you guys.
Yeah, so we've had this. It was here last year, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if they made any improvements over the past year. We're gonna let you know what we think.
I know last year this was one of our favorites, so hopefully it stays the same. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually like this better than the birria one. Just saying, just putting it out there. Don't shoot the messenger. But I think I actually prefer this one. It's just creamier. I think the mac and cheese is just creamier. So I really, really like this one over the birria one.
It looks good. I've been eyeballing that since we brought it to the table.
The next thing that we got, also from the Mercado de Antojos with the birria mac and cheese, was the Café de Olla Tres Leches. I like that there's a cookie of Mickey in the middle. It's kind of cute. So I'll give it an extra point for that. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully I can get everything. We'll see. I love Café de Olla, so.
It looks thick. It looks good.
Oh. Okay, maybe the long line was for this versus the birria mac and cheese. Because this is so good. This is so good. Oh, I love Café de Olla, so this is. I can definitely taste the coffee. Yeah. And it's not too like, what's it called? So I definitely recommend checking that one out. The line is worth it for that. Just for that.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take a break real quick. We're gonna go ahead and eat this. We're gonna come back with our ratings and give those to you on the spot.
Okay, so the Café de Olla Tres Leches cake, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just get it. Just come to Disneyland just for that. Because I highly recommend it.
If there's one thing you get at the Food and Wine Festival, I would definitely say it should be that cake. The second place for me is the sirloin mac and cheese.
I agree.
That was really good. It was really rich though, so if you're sensitive to like greasy foods and stuff like that, I would avoid it because you can feel it sitting there right now. Personally, I'm stuffed.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of food.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think third place for me would be the musubi fried rice. And then fourth would be the birria. And then last would be the walking taco. So
I don't like beans. So chili I try to avoid, but, that would come in last place for me too. The musubi fried rice, I think I would put last just because I don't think it's something that I can make at home, so it's not worth my money for sip and savor. But then I would bring in the birria mac and cheese, and then the sirloin mac and cheese, and then number one, the Café de Olla Tres Leches. Highly recommend. I'm so tempted to go and get another one because it's so good.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm actually pretty impressed with the selection they have here. It's been pretty good so far.
Yeah.
There's been a couple misses, but I mean that is inevitable when you're doing something on this scale with this many food options. Not every single food option is going to be a hit, but I think for the most part, there's definitely been things that I would come back and get again, right? Like the carne asados, the musubi fried rice are on my list. The tres leches, 100%. Like she said, I can't say this enough. Will be something that I get again before they terminate the Food and Wine Festival at the end of the month. I'm sorry, on April 21st, correct?
Yes, April 21st.
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments. Have you guys tried any of these foods? Do you guys agree? If you have, or if you're coming to Disneyland, are you going to check out any of these foods? Let us know.
All right, so if you do come for the artist to sign their artwork, just so you guys know, there is an option for them to hold your stuff. So you can come in, get it signed, you can get your picture, and then you can go both parks, doesn't matter, but by the end of the day, you need to come pick up your stuff. So we're about to go do that right now because we have to start hitting that old dusty trail on the way back to San Diego.
Day 3. Okay guys, well that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, we had a lot of good food. Again, that sirloin mac and cheese, that's gonna be hard to beat. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they need to do something because that was good. It's undefeated so far, 2 years in a row.
Not just that, the café de olla, tres leches, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be talking about it until I die. Just saying.
Or until next year.
I hope that they bring it back because that was awesome. I really, really like that.
Honestly,
really like that.
I think some of the food that they have for Food and Wine Festival should be around year round, but I get why they don't put it year round. Otherwise, we wouldn't be buying the Sip and Savor passes, so I get it.
Yeah. So let us know if you guys are coming to Food and Wine Festival anytime soon. Let us know if you guys are going to try some of the food that we try. And if you guys have already gone, let us know if you guys think the exact same way that we do and agree that the Café de Olla Tres Leches is the best one out there. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below if you would like to see more videos like this out there. And we'll see you somewhere out there. You were going to eat the whole entire thing. You were going to leave me with nothing. You're just gonna leave me with the tortilla, the sad tortilla and rice.
Yeah, you have a really sad tortilla.
Sorry.
Hi.
I thought that was like somewhere where we could put our
you're stepping on it hard.
Sorry.
All right, everybody. So next up on our food tour of the Food and Wine Festival, we have the Spam. Excuse me.
You were just practicing.
You're on your right hand side. We'll record where it's actually at, so you don't got to decipher that. So, all right. So the next thing that I'm going to try is the corn chip chili pie.
We literally go over it.
Thank you. So the next thing I'm going to try. Okay, so the next thing we're going to try is the corn.